the old lady spotted the key fault in imported equipment while collecting scraps. The manufacturer had spent a fortune to bring in a foreign expert for repairs and tuning, but the expert deliberately delayed the process. The chairman's secretary stomped anxiously on the side, only to hear the expert say it would take at least half a month to fix one machine. He then told the secretary to leave, citing technical confidentiality, refusing anyone to observe the repair, and demanded $20 million in advance as a technology fee. The blatant extortion was too much even for the old lady collecting scraps, because before retiring, she was the factory's chief technician. This kind of minor issue she could completely fix in less than an hour. Just as she was about to offer help, she unexpectedly ran into her former apprentice. But the apprentice immediately snapped at her, asking what she was doing there. The chairman's secretary overheard the old lady's name, and her eyes instantly lit up. This was the technical savior the chairman had been searching for, because the old lady's repair skills were well known across the entire industry. As long as she was willing to help, any problem with the imported machines could be easily solved. However, the apprentice who had followed her for 10 years fired her the moment she became the new technical supervisor. This self-righteous apprentice believed she had learned everything from the old lady and couldn't wait to drive her out. Even after being dismissed, the old lady still planned to fix the machine before leaving. She knew the apprentice hadn't truly mastered the skills, and if she left now, the machine would definitely break down. But the apprentice didn't give her a chance, insisting she leave immediately. The old lady was filled with disappointment. The apprentice she had once mentored turned out to be an ungrateful person. Before becoming a supervisor, she had always treated the old lady with a smile, but as soon as the old lady recommended her for the role, she was met with cold dismissal. Despite her deep attachment, she had no choice. She signed the papers and quietly left the factory she had worked at for decades. Meanwhile, the chairman of another company was overwhelmed with frustration. No one could repair the equipment at his factory. Though he knew the foreign expert was stalling on purpose, he was helpless. And the only person in the country who could fix this kind of equipment was the old lady who had just retired from a rival factory. As he stressed over the issue, he happened to hear that the old lady had retired. Immediately, he decided to hire her. At the same time, the old lady had just returned home. Her husband told her that their son couldn't afford a house in the school district, and their daughter-in-law was threatening divorce. Hearing this, the old lady was filled with guilt. She had worked half her life in a mechanical plant, yet remained a low-level technician. She couldn't help her son financially, and now she had even lost her job. To ease her son's burden, she decided to collect scrap to earn money. But deep down, she couldn't let go of the factory. Before completely walking away, she wanted to pass on her repair notes to her apprentice. The next day, the old lady approached her apprentice with the notebook, but the apprentice refused to accept it, tossed it on the ground, and warned her to stop acting like a master. Then she walked away without looking back. The old lady watched her go, heartbroken. She was certain the factory would run into trouble under the apprentice's lead. Sure enough, the next day, the apprentice made the machine smoke during repair, and other machines stopped working too. Seeing the situation, the apprentice panicked. To